Good morning, Miramar, and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Tamara G. As always, check us out on all of our social media. We are everywhere on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at City of Miramar. And speaking of someone who is everywhere, we have our very own Vice Mayor, Alexandra P. Davis. Ma'am, you have a very busy April coming up. You've got something on the calendar almost every week. So thank you for joining us, and thank you for bringing these programs to our residents. So let's just kick it off with the apprenticeship fair. This is something that is very dear to your heart. You've been talking about this for years.
Absolutely. And so what we've done, we've actually found that there are other apprenticeships out there that are available to the public. And we wanted to bring everybody all in one space. And that's why we have this apprenticeship fair. And so the apprenticeship fair will have, of course, our program in the City of Miramar, where we do training for whether it's IT, wastewater treatment operator, water treatment operator, automotive repair, and so on. But there are unions that are over, for example, HVAC. So when you're talking about HVAC means air conditioning systems and so on.
Which we always have in South Florida.
Yes, they have free programs. Plumbing. There is a union hall that handles plumbing contractors and so on. They put them to work. You get hours, but you also get training. And so these organizations are partnering with us for this apprenticeship fair, which takes place April 4th. It's going to be at our Miramar Cultural Center between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. And as you know, Tamara, not everybody's going to be going to college. And we have to understand that. You can get good paying jobs with certifications. And as we know, everybody's in need. You mentioned HVAC. Your AC, you need it here in South Florida. We have pipe fitting. We have carpentry, ironworks, electrical. These are important trades. And we need to make sure that we give opportunities to the young and old, because these programs, aside from ours, which is up to the age of 26, these other programs are for all ages.
Right.
You may want to switch careers.
And I love that you mentioned all of those trades that for South Florida, particularly Miramar, because we're growing so fast as well. But all of those trades, I mean, think of every time you ride down Miramar Parkway, there's a new building being built. There's a new apartment complex. You need every last one of those trades you just mentioned to be able to put them up.
Exactly. And that's why there's always a need for skilled tradesmen. And this is going to open up opportunities for everyone who's interested to learn more about how they can get free training and still earn a good wage while they're training. So this is very important. We can't say enough about this apprenticeship fair. Folks need to register because we want to know how many people are coming. And the registration, you can go to MiramarApprenticeshipFair.eventbrite.com. Once again, MiramarApprenticeshipFair.eventbrite.com for all, to register. And of course, we like to sweeten the pot here.
Okay.
And so we are giving away iPads and Amazon gift cards every hour on the hour. And so you must be present to win. But we're looking forward to folks coming out, winning these prizes, but also gaining a lot of information and insight into trades.
And it's so important for people who are watching now. And as Vice Mayor mentioned about the apprenticeships and learning these particular trades, HVAC, plumbing, pipe fitting, that type of stuff. But apprenticeship, many people do not get the opportunity to learn underneath someone or to know that this is what they want to do for a living. And so if you can ever do an apprenticeship, you should, right, Mayor, Vice Mayor?
Yes, absolutely. Because again, there are opportunities that folks don't even realize is available to them. And when they come to places like the apprenticeship fair, where all these trades are in one place and you can speak to people. We have a gentleman that started off as a plumber and became a master plumber, now has his own plumbing business. And you know how important that is. to be able to have a plumber come to your home when you have issues. And so this is a very good program. The fair, I'm looking forward to folks coming out and getting the most out of what is available to them. Again, this is all free.
Free on April the 4th, again from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And if you want to sign up, Miramar Apprenticeship Fair.eventbrite.com. Of course, it is also on the homepage of MiramarFL.gov. Now that's April 4th. And then the very next week, you have another event that is happening.
Absolutely. And by the way, let me just give out this phone number because, just for folks who want more information on the apprenticeship program, 954-602-3836, 954-602-3836. And yes, so moving right along, we have the community town hall. This is going to be in our historic neighborhood of Miramar. It's going to be from 7 to 9 p.m. And that's on Thursday, April 11th at the multi-service complex, 6700 Miramar Parkway. Of course, again, starting at 6:30, we'll have some light refreshments. So those who are coming from work can certainly stop by before going home if that's what they need to do. But we're going to be talking about all different aspects of governance. And so we'll have our department heads on site. They will give a quick overview of their department. So whether you're talking about planning and zoning, maybe you're talking about the police department, public works, the parks department, housing and economic development. They will be there to give you an overview, short overview of what their department does. And then we're going to open up to questions and answers, which is always good because we need to really get out in the community to understand the concerns of our community. So, whether you want to know about getting speed bumps on your street, because maybe they're speeding and there's a process that it takes to get those speed humps. Home improvement, there's always folks looking to find out when they can sign up to get home improvement grants. We'll have that information. And
Code infractions. I know that's another one that always, people, I know because they own a home, they think that they can just, do whatever they want, or they can have 10 cars out in their front yard because they own 10 cars. You can't do that. So these are things that I'm sure that not only will it be good for the city to come out and hear what the residents have to say, the residents can feel like they are a part of the solution and be involved.
Absolutely. And that's what this is all about. We don't do enough of these town halls. And so folks can sign up to be present at HM, that stands for Historic Miramar, hmcommunitytownhall.eventbrite.com. So hmcommunitytownhall.eventbrite.com. And, this is, again, an opportunity. Not everybody can come to the commission meetings and speak out at the commission meeting. But hopefully with enough time, which this is giving you, Thursday, April 11th, you can arrange to be there to get more involved in your community and to be heard by the various departments. Very, very important.
And it is, Vice Mayor, because I know that a lot of people feel like, well, once you all as commissioners are in office, there's the concept or the thought that maybe commissioners just do what they want to do or whatever. But really, you guys are there to work for the constituents, the residents.
Absolutely. They're the taxpayers, and they should drive a lot of our decision making. And so we want to make sure that we, present ourselves to them, and so they can ask questions of our department heads. And I will be there myself. I'm sure the city manager and others. And so we can get answers direct from the horse's mouth, so to speak. So.
All right, sounds good. So people need to sign up. Again, it is HM, that stands for Historic Miramar, HM Community Townhall.eventbrite.com. And of course, all of these events are free, but the count just lets Vice Mayor and the city know, how many people are going to come out. And as always, we do give refreshments because people are coming straight from work. So just kind of a gauge of how many people will be there and what needs to be bought to satisfy your palate while you're sitting there talking to the city people. I love the fact that you've had these and you've moved it around too. It's not always in one location. This time it's historic Miramar. I think a lot of times HM, as we call it, maybe sometimes feel like they're a little forgotten because the city
Yeah.
is moving and growing so fast in the middle section and out west that
Yeah.
historic Miramar feels like sometimes they are forgotten.
Absolutely. And we want to make sure that they know of upcoming projects that are taking place in the historic neighborhoods, things that may affect them. We want to make sure that they're aware of, like I mentioned, any projects or any new things that are coming to bear in their neighborhoods. So, yes.
All right, sounds good. All right, so you've got two things you need to register for. If you would love to be an apprentice learning a new trade, please come to the Apprentice Fair that is going to be at the Miramar Cultural Center on April the 4th. It is totally free, and you can sign up at Miramar Apprentice Fair dot Eventbrite.
Apprenticeship fair.
Oh,
Yeah.
apprenticeship. Okay, it is there. Miramar Apprenticeship Fair dot eventbrite.com. And then, of course, the community town hall, Community Town Hall dot eventbrite.com, which is on the 11th. So that's a busy April. And we know that we're going to have you back to talk about some of the other events that are going to be coming on and coming up in April for you, because again, all about the residents of Miramar and what we can do to make their lives better. So thank you, Vice Mayor Alexandra P. Davis, and we will definitely be talking to you again soon.
Thank you, Tamara G. Enjoy your day.